good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending from you are watching us from. Today we will be discussing 10 best free blogging sites you can use to build your own free blog. Searching for some free blog sites to assist you with beginning imparting your composition to the world? Whether you simply need to impart updates to your loved ones or you need to begin a blog and build a more extensive crowd, I have assembled this 10 extraordinary sites where you can begin a blog for free. I will likewise attempt to control you towards the particular platform that is best for you, so you can undoubtedly make a blog for free. Best free blog sites to consider in 2022. Here are 10 best free blogging sites you can use to begin your own free blog today. 1. Blogger. www.blogger.com. 2. Medium. www.medium.com. 3. Wix. www.wix.com. 4. Tumblr. www.tumblr.com. 5. Ghost. www.ghost.com. 6. WordPress. www.wordpress.org. 7. LinkedIn. www.linkedin.com. 8. Weebly. www.weebly.com. 9. Jimdo. www.jimdo.com. 10. Joomla. www.joomla.org. Blogger. Blogger is one of the most established free blog destinations, however its prevalence has plunged as of late. It's a strong answer for individual sites, yet it's not the most ideal asset for proficient use. It works very much like the other facilitated stages. You really want to make a record first to utilize it. After you make it, which is straightforward, you need to pick one of the default subjects, and you can begin getting your contemplations on paper. This stage has a point of interaction like a Google Plus profile, and the proofreader seems to be a Word page. Blogger conveys a lot of subjects to browse, each giving various skins, high-level tone separating, and different moderate contraptions, otherwise known as gadgets. However, not really extravagant or any high-level planned customization. By and large, Blogger has straightforward appearance choices, so the attention remains more on the composing part. A pleasant part about this site is that it accompanies promotion spaces that you can put inside your substance pieces. Medium. Medium is a multi-purpose stage, handling different themes, where anybody with a record can compose. It is similar to most other free publishing content to a blog destinations. The huge benefit of Medium is that your articles will be presented to a wide crowd, since this stage is visited by 60 million perusers each month, and the number builds consistently. It's really easy to utilize. You basically join and begin composing. However, the disadvantage is that all your substance is on Medium. That is, you're not actually fabricating your own space like you would with WordPress. Wix. Wix is a free web designer instrument that can be completely overseen from the front end. The principle normal for this stage is that it accompanies simplified choices, so you don't need to deal with anything in the back end. The plan is extremely natural and present day, which can be utilized by the two novices, and progressed. The pleasant thing about Wix is that it has free facilitating included, so you simply have to orchestrate the formats, pick a layout, and you're good to go. It gives a decent assortment of free and premium subjects, and layouts for various purposes, including writing for a blog. To send off a Wix blog, simply join and settle on a decision. You can either let the Wixati make a webpage for you in light of a survey, or fabricate your blog yourself, which incorporates choosing a layout and orchestrating the designs by means of the WYSIWYG manager. On the off chance that you go with the subsequent choice, all you want to do is to find a wonderful layout, and begin redoing everything toward the front, in a live review mode. You can add various components to your pages, from sight and sound gadgets to foundations, menus, typography, structures, video boxes and so on. At the point when you think the website is prepared, click publish, and begin contributing to a blog your account. In the wake of distributing, you can return whenever to alter the substance blocks. Tumblr. Tumblr is one of the first free writing for a blog locales on the web. It's only a tad milder than the others on the rundown. It is similar to the other stages that are generally made for the purpose of distributing. This one here is more situated to sight and sound or web-based entertainment-like substance. The connection point of Tumblr is more fun-loving and is not difficult to begin with. You can essentially join and afterward you're permitted to begin posting. Very much like a normal contributing to a blog stage, it gives various post organizations to various sorts of content. The thing with Tumblr is that it is only for individual use and wouldn't set up an incredible arrangement on the off chance that you have business situated plans. It is oversimplified, offers fundamental customization choices and, similar to I said before, has to a greater degree an online entertainment vibe. In spite of not being worked for business, it allows you to show promotions on your page, use partner connects, and coordinate your blog with Google Analytics. Ghost. This is another WordPress, like writing for a blog stage. While the Ghost programming can be downloaded free of charge, you really want paid facilitating for few. DigitalOcean is an incredible help that supports Ghost. It is modest and accompanies a lot of decent highlights to kick you off. The drawback is that introducing Ghost isn't quite so clear as WordPress, and you could need to take care of business with some server work, contingent upon the host you decide for your blog. To make a post in Ghost is simple once you set up your site. The supervisor is basic and moderate, and it offers a live see of your text on the right half of the screen. Toward the front, you get a medium energy, so it's great. Close to the supervisor screen, there is a sidebar with settings, where you can pick your inclinations. WordPress.org. WordPress.org is the lord of free contributing to a blog locales. It is a free stage, yet you want to fabricate the site generally without help from anyone else a while later. You likewise need to have the product yourself. While you can discover some free WordPress facilitating, a superior long-haul technique is to pay a moderate sum for a strong WordPress have. This is where Bluehost becomes an integral factor. Not exclusively is it extremely modest. The basic arrangement begins at just $2.75 each month when you pursue 3 years, yet it likewise gives strong highlights, including a free space name, 50 GB of plate space, unmetered data transmission, free SSL, and 100 MB of email, stockpiling per account. Right now, Bluehost is the least expensive reasonable WordPress facilitating you can figure out there. Since you're facilitating the WordPress programming yourself, you have full command over how your site looks and works, as well as how you bring in cash from your site. In any case, the other side is that the arrangement cycle is somewhat more active. LinkedIn, you most likely didn't see this one coming. LinkedIn isn't a great many people's best option while thinking about which of the free publishing content to a blog destinations to pick. That being said, it truly merits some consideration. Two fundamental purposes behind this: simple to utilize apparatuses, and previous crowd. About that subsequent thing, the crowd, what's perfect about LinkedIn's client base is that those are exceptionally engaged clients, experts and entrepreneurs. Truth be told, it's accounted for that in excess of 30 million organizations are dynamic on LinkedIn. Furthermore, they're not only there for it. Different information demonstrates that 94% of B2B advertisers utilize the stage as one of their essential lead sources. So, LinkedIn simply fills in as a stage where you can get openness, and this makes it one of the most outstanding free contributing to a blog locales of all. According to a specialized perspective, distributing on LinkedIn is simple. Simply go to your LinkedIn feed and utilize the Begin a Post gadget at the highest point of the page. To change over your status into a full post, click on Compose an article on LinkedIn to open the full screen altering window. This is where you can find all the altering devices that you're utilized to, for text designing, adding pictures, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. Weebly, WebMedia is another web designer that you can utilize not exclusively to blog, yet additionally to sell items or feature your portfolio. It is to some degree like Wix, to the degree that it gives a WYSIWYG manager simplified components. To add a specific button, you can basically drag it to the page and redo it. The equivalent occurs with photograph displays, slideshows, and some other media component. Weebly gives sidebars, media boxes, structures, promotion spaces, web-based entertainment symbols, pamphlet membership, and some more. Also, the stage accompanies work and examination, and allows you to utilize your own altered space, for which you want to pay. On the free arrangement, you get 5 custom pages, a Weebly subdomain, 500 MB capacity, and promotion spaces. Jimdo is something beyond an illustration of free publishing content to a blog locales. Notwithstanding, in its free variant, online journals are the most suggested, given Jimdo's fundamental highlights. So you can rapidly make a site with Jimdo by going through a couple of things. You take a fundamental survey about your site's motivation. After you check these choices, your site is consequently made in light of your picks. The drawback of Jimdo is that you can't have a custom space, basically not free of charge, and you can't eliminate the promotions except if you redesign. A significant part of Jimdo, however, is that it is a page manufacturer. You make blog entries right through the front end and not by means of a proofreader, like different websites do. This implies that you want to go to each satisfied box on a live page and alter it on the spot, without being diverted to another page. The footer and the logo can be altered the same way. With regards to the substance components, you have a couple of choices: basic text, text with picture, photograph exhibition, sections, buttons, and so on. Through the left sidebar, you can make more changes, for example, adding the post's date, title, classification, status, distributed or draft, rundown, and picture C. To put it plainly, your article will be altogether worked from numerous singular components that you will alter independently. Text, picture, button, the request ultimately depends on you. Joomla is like WordPress.org, yet not as clear while considering the free blog destinations accessible out there. Very much like WordPress, the product is free yet needs facilitating in a space. As in the WordPress case, we suggest Bluehost in light of the fact that it is both extremely modest and dependable, and it incorporates a free space. By and large, Joomla has an adaptable connection point that can be utilized for sites as well as for additional intricate sites. You can browse various layouts and expansions to add custom usefulness. With regards to the usability, the stage gives an old-fashioned proofreader that in some way seems to be Microsoft Word. It permits you to pick the text style, variety, size, emojis, tables, or foundation. When it's all said and done, the devices in the menu cause you to feel like you're in a Word window. The Joomla supervisor is selected. The principal tab is the exemplary messaging window fundamentally. Then, at that point, you want to change tabs to choose the post classifications, labels, date, meta portrayal, catchphrases, and so forth. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smart Blogs Tech 24/7.